to play Ark, I would get in a fight with him because he would want all this stuff, and I'm like, dude, no. So that's when I
That,
figured out that he
and
was
then
severely
like
selfish kid.
this happened, and it really made me realize that Justin is kind of a selfish person. But like, I mean, Bryson like helped Justin like with his resume and like getting a job at the park, like
Yeah.
building him up for a career. And then Bryson didn't have anywhere to sleep, and he asked Justin to sleep over, and Justin was like, no. But then a couple days after, Destiny had asked to stay over because she had like drunk at a party. She was drunk, and it was okay for her. You see what I'm saying? Like Bryson's like, one of
Bryce
our
is his
best
best friend,
friends.
yeah, one of the boys.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's weird. Like
So weird.
I will let
I
any
feel
of my
like more
friends sleep over at
focusing.
my house if
Yeah,
they need
I
it.
feel like more focusing on the fact of Justin with girls. I feel like it's just one of those things where, like, I think he's trying too hard, which I mean, it's understandable. Like, you can't expect things to come to you if you're not trying for it. But at the same time, I feel like he's trying too hard to get said girl when they could just approach. And if it happens, it happens. I think it's like, I know it's a hard thing for people to like take on, is the fact of if it happens, it happens. But that's what I think.
Yeah,
That's the
I mean,
mentality I think he should take on. But at the same time, you know,
I'm not
he
gonna lie
wants
to you.
it.
I feel like dating Linda is like the gold at the end of a fucking rainbow.
Yeah, like still in his mind of like, I want that.
Well, I'm not even just saying for Justin. I feel like for any guy. I mean,
Everybody
Linda might not be
wants
like the most like wild and fun, like
like
party
a
person, but
concept of Linda, or Linda exactly.
Linda,
I'm
exactly.
talking
That's
like
what
the.
it
Well,
is.
I guess Linda exactly, but I mean just the concept of Linda, like a
Okay,
hardworking
I see. I
student.
get, yeah, I get that.
Like
Yeah,
she's just chill, like she's willing to listen, open minded. Like that's
yeah.
perfect. Dude. I talked to her about that the other day, actually.
What did she say?
Word. It's neat.
I don't even remember. I think she was like, because I talked to her about how she was dating Ethan and stuff, and she was like, yeah, she was just young and naive, so it wasn't much didn't come from it.
Yeah, I remember that.
She said that right now she's not focusing on dating because college has got most of her time, and she's doing summer school.
Oh, that's tough on her.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
get it.
even know
Linda's
how.
really chasing like what she wants.
Yeah, yeah, I admire Linda because I'm getting my butt kicked by only 3 classes, and I'm just like, I can't. I can, and I'm gonna do it, but like, Jesus Christ, I hate it. What is she doing?
Who?
Linda.
I'm watching a dog like
Oh,
gnaw on a lady's thigh, but it's funny. It's in a funny way, kind of.
Oh yeah, kind of like Ferdia. Ferdia is like kind of like Linda too.
I don't know who that person is, but yes, either.
You haven't met her, but she's
Her
really
dog,
nice.
really. Yeah, so lovely. I'm fine.
Uh,
I'm so glad I finally got it out. Not got it out, but just talked finally at some
You,
capacity other than lol.
you feel better now?
Kakaka. Kiki. I don't feel
Talked
better. I
about
feel
what?
like just talking
Oh,
deeply.
okay.
Like, I don't think you understand, Caesar. Whenever we were talking, when it was just us, loved it. This, love it. I love just talking.
I get it. I mean, I already feel
I don't
better just talking to you guys, actually. That's good.
exactly.
I'm gonna say this right now.
If there was a job for talking, I'd
You,
love it.
why don't you be a therapist then? That's literally a
Yeah,
job right there.
yeah.
See, yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. I thought about doing it, being a therapist, like briefly, and then I was like, nah. I don't like the idea of having to carry around a bunch of patients'
Random
baggage and not
people.
be that, and yeah, not be that close to them. Because I mean, like, you could be close with your therapist, but at the same time, it's just, I don't know. I'd rather just do it for my friends.
I mean, I want to become a
And even
psychiatrist.
then, I
I
can't
don't
do
have
it
to do
all.
that. I
Oh, word!
mean,
I remember Fernando. He wanted to be a psychiatrist too, and then he wanted to be a
yeah.
game. He wants to be a game designer now.
I mean, it's a good job.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like the pay, and then you like, hopefully you're actually helping somebody and not being one of those scummy therapists.
It's scummy.
I took all my pictures of Melody down, changed my profile picture. I got
Nice.
We
I,
love to
I
see
removed
it.
her as a friend on Snap just because I don't want to see her story.
Nice. That's
Exactly.
one step
No,
at
I
a time
don't.
for you.
No, I'm not blocking her number. I'm not. Just because.
But if she ever calls, don't think don't think about coming getting her going back with her or any
Oh no,
sin.
I'm not. I'm not getting back with her. No way. No.
Because I've known a few
Ooh.
people who whenever they break up, they'll just immediately ask for help or like wants to go back at them. They will just
I get
immediately say
that.
yes.
But dude, it's just. I wonder if she hits me up for drugs. What am I supposed to say? Just no.
I mean, that's business. Is it
Well, yeah,
business
but
or is it not?
am I an asshole for saying no? Or
Because you get to choose your fate. It's
I mean, not
moral of the
really. If you just
story.
don't want to deal with her, you don't want to deal with her.
I guess that's true. I can just say, hey, girl, you broke my heart. I'm not really trying to talk to you. Sorry, kind of thing.
Exactly. Do never feel an obligation to anybody afterwards.
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, what were you gonna say, Yuki?
wow. I forgot. So, um, as okay, so I can't talk to many. I can't talk about a lot of stuff in my family because the only boy in the family, and there's some conversations where a woman won't understand. I can talk about my personal stuff to my mom because as a diehard Christian, she's gonna just be saying random stuff. My
Ah.
older sister, I there's some stuff I could talk to her, but she's like she has her own problems, and I don't want to like get her to think about more problems.
I mean, I like Christianity, but most Christian people, like diehard Christians, when you ask them for advice, most of the time they'll hit you with their own views and stuff,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
religiously. Yeah, but I mean, I get it, but
uh, I
you
was
know,
just about to say, exact. I don't. I really have a lot of beef with Christians, and it's just a lot. And I really don't like them. But at the same time, like I'm a deep person. I respect your religion, but I definitely co-sign. I co-sign.
I
I mean,
remember.
if you were born with it and you never thought to question it, then I get it. I get
I
it for sure.
remember
Yeah.
back when I was like 12 or 13 years old. I was going to church, and they told us to like if you can't be gay because it's a sin. I'm like, oh, okay, I understand that, but can you be friends with that? And my mom didn't like the idea. So as soon as I hit 13, I talked to her about it, and she got extremely mad. And I said, look,
Mm.
you're still humans, right? And she's like, yes. I'm like, they have feelings, right? She's like, yes. I'm like, so
Yeah, so they should be treated equally.
yeah. I'm like, they should be treated equally. Yes, I understand. Like what they're doing is apparently from what the Bible says is a sin, but I treat them as a human because they deserve it.
I
And
think that's fucking bullshit. I don't get that. I don't get that.
My
Like, I mean,
my
nature.
Christianity to me.
Hmm. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah. Well, Christianity for me, like from like looking at it like right now at the perspective, it seems like a cult, if anything.
It
And
does.
throughout, if I look at the if I look throughout the history, it continues to seem more and more like a cult. It's just the most powerful cult that's been able to get to this level of power, and I don't know how to feel about it. Well, I do know how to feel about it. I don't like it.
I mean, dude, like, I don't understand. Like, you're literally just put on this planet with so many different systems and so many mechanisms just working together, and
you gotta
the
choose one.
dude
Yes,
cares. The dude cares that you're eating some pork. Dude, he created the universe. Why should he care
exactly.
about what you're doing? Like, I feel like he just put you here and just it's like a blessing. My opinion, it's like a gift. But I mean, I guess for some people it can be hell.
Like the furries.
Hmm. Who knows?
Look, leave the fairies alone. As much
So you
fun
feel
as we make about the fairies, the fairies are still people. It's okay.
unless they dress up in a furry suit and they're not people, I can just drop kick.
No, this guy. Yes, go for it.
So tell me, if your son ever comes out and tells you he's a furry, like your adopted son,
No, I mean that's neat. Go for it.
dresses up as like a big ass panda.
Go for it. Ah, what the heck? Stop cutting. Oh my god.
What about if your son does what Jacob's doing right now? Just buy the body pillow.
I mean,
I
shoot.
wouldn't judge him for it.
Maybe I have one. Maybe I have one.
I wouldn't judge my son for basically anything, really.
Wow, he's living. Who? How dare he?
How dare he?
He's making his own choices. Yeah, I don't get that.
Independence? What the heck? Quit that.
In a,
No,
in a free
I
country.
feel like if Caesar has a son and the son's not gonna even be hiding that he's doing drugs, he'd be like, "Hey, Dad,
You
hit me
want to
up with some
What
swap?
do you think I?
drugs."
Which one do you think I should go with?
Yeah.
What's your
which,
recommendation?
which one will make me trip longer?
I don't know. Tripping is not for everybody. Seriously not.
Just saying, bro.
Even Caesar Jr.
I
didn't
don't
like
think like,
didn't Bryson like took like 6 or 5 tabs?
huh? Yeah, Bryson took 6 times. That's why I trust him so much. To to be
Wow.
able to handle 6 tabs and come back exactly the same means you fought your demons. So, you know.
I'm glad I didn't have to go through that process to be
On
trusted.
me.
What is that?
What is this?
Oh,
Like,
Why not explore this place?
ego
Oh
death
yeah.
is like a simulation of your life falling apart and then coming back together. It's weird. And if you can handle that, then you can trust that person. They don't freak out. That means they love themselves. So,
So you're saying if you're saying if that person freaks out, it's on them.
Technically, yeah. It's kind of their fault.
I think I could handle death.
Never believe
I
that.
consistently think I can. I
I
really
mean,
do.
because
Like it's just
all the bad
it
stuff you've done
happens.
comes out of in the light, and if you can't handle that, then you're gonna
Dude,
start freaking out. You're gonna want it to end.
I'd be having late night thoughts about all the stuff I've done. And I'd be like, yeah, huh? I was dumb as a child, or I was weird as a child. You know what? Experience. Ah,
What is he doing?
But like, the more people ask me to like trip, the more scared I am of it. Honestly,
why?
I just don't want to give somebody something that they are
Please
not
don't
ready
kill me.
for.
Oh,
That's fair. That's fair.
I
Like,
hate this bitch.
if you're not ready for it and you take it, once you peak, you're gonna start saying to yourself, "I've gone way too far." And you're gonna start thinking, "I fucked up."
This makes me extremely uncomfortable.
Why?
Oh no, not this. I could do this forever. I watched a video like Sonic dancing, and I don't know how to. I don't like it.
Bro, I be going on the weird side of YouTube late at night. I found a video. This random guy decides to make a Sonic and Mario kissing animation.
Oh yeah, of course. It's Sonic and Mario. They're like the original love interest. Like
Ah, I'm dying. Please
Sonic
don't
and
touch me.
Peach, not Sonic and Peach. Mario and Peach, never. What are you doing?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm dead. I'm living. I'm living.
Friend stats. A podcast where you talk about your friends. Hmm. I really want to do a podcast.
We did a
At the
segment
same
of
time,
facing your demons with Caesar Savio.
Hmm.
I really want to do a podcast, but at the same time, I don't know if I could keep it alive long enough. But then again, I feel like I could talk a lot.
Yep. Caesar right there with you. We talk about
Dude,
I mean, yeah,
I really feel like recently I've just been going to the Dark Night of the Soul. Like seriously, I don't know how
losing
long
him.
it's gonna
yeah.
last. Because like sometimes I
You.
like sit there and think, and I feel like I'm so alone. Like nobody thinks like I do at all.
Yeah, yeah.
It seems like I feel like if most people got superpowers, I
I
feel
would be
like
a villain.
I
I'm
feel like
sorry.
most people would be villains. Yeah, I like to
I'm
believe I
sorry.
wouldn't be.
I would be a villain.
I like to genuinely think that I would just mess around by myself and not do anything
Yeah,
directly in bad faith. I just like go somewhere like, let me see what I can do.
You see, it depends. I could either be. I feel like I could be a hero, but an anti-hero. Like not do heroic stuff, just be a menace, do the
I
deed,
feel like
or a
what if
villain.
you got like God power, like literally like
Oh no,
you're
no,
like
I'm being a villain.
incredibly like everything, like
I
would you?
I think I
And
genuinely
if the government asks you to give up your powers, and you could do it,
I
I
would
think
would
you
I
do
do
would
it.
it?
genuinely
I would just eliminate the
refuse.
government.
I don't know about all that. I think I just refuse and I'd actually just leave. Like I wouldn't be on Earth anymore. I
I
would
get
go
that.
somewhere else. I
I
just want
get
to see what I would do. Like I'd probably go to the moon. Actually,
to
no, that's too
just make a
close.
little home
I'll
over
go to
there.
Mars. I'll
I'll
just go
take
to
Elon
Mars.
Musk with me to Mars.
I'm not taking Elon Musk nowhere. That man looks weird.
I like him.
Same here.
Yeah, he's chaotic. I'll agree, but he's weird looking.
My guy made a
Like he seems like a teenager CEO. Like he's just
my guy
oh,
was a menace on on the stocking industry.
dude, it's crazy. But I like that.
On me.
He's
Skin
crazy too.
highs. I'm gonna build this truck, and everybody's gonna want it. Watch this. Don't y'all
Dude,
want this truck?
it's a
Yes.
truck that drives by itself. Yes.
Like I don't understand why everybody can't just be good.
Bro, in this society, being good is just gonna be putting you down.
It doesn't though. It
It
doesn't.
does. If you be too nice to people, you're only gonna be used. You're only gonna be called when it's necessary. You're not gonna be the first. The
See,
first.
I think that's one issue. Is the way we think about people when they're nice. We think that they're just instantly pushovers. When I think you can be nice and have boundaries.
Yeah, but
You can be nice and have like, no, no, not this, no, not that,
yeah,
no. But yeah, I can understand
I
that the
don't
fact that like
understand
being
how
nice.
people do it. Like, just you, how do you do a wrong action and just brush it off?
You get used.
On God, like the smallest things will get to us. I feel like if like the stupid thing like, oh, I messed up on, like, for me, if I mess up on like the smallest thing that's like not even negative, it's just I messed up. That will
Yeah,
dog me for like the whole day or the week maybe.
yeah. If I feel like I hurt somebody's feelings, like seriously, yeah, I don't know. Or if I fuck somebody over by accident, something like that.
On God.
You know, we've been talking about this. Jacob, what's your opinion about this conversation?
Jacob even here? I
I
don't
really
think
don't want
so.
to talk about my opinions on anything.
Oh, there he is.
Man, my honesty, like, I don't care what happens to people. Like, I don't care about what happens to, let's say, Caesar's lady friends that he talks to. I don't care about them. I care about Caesar. Like
That's because
Caesar's
you know
lady friend
Caesar.
died. Yeah, because I know Caesar. I don't know
Yeah,
anyone. I don't
if you
know.
if yeah, that's because you've known Caesar for a hot minute,
Yeah,
and
I've
Caesar's
known
been
Caesar.
like
Caesar
there
was a
for
big
you.
help with me and my depression because Nathan doesn't do anything. Nathan is no help for me through my entire time with Kaylee. I had no happiness with him. The only time was whenever me and him could ever play any video games, and now he only talks to me once a month after high school.
I mean, I try to talk to Jacob, but I mean, Jacob and me, like, I've known him for a while. I know Jacob inside is a good kid. He just
Yeah.
doesn't know what he really wants. But I mean,
I want happiness, but I don't want the drug path. I want my own path. I
you
want.
don't need drugs to reach like
Yeah,
what I'm
you
talking
you
about.
don't need drugs, Jacob.
Yeah, no.
Caesar's using drugs, but that's
Caesar's just
because
does drug,
he.
and that's why I don't ever hang out because either they do weed and I hate the smell of weed, and then it's just like I don't want to be around a drug-based friendship. That's why I don't ever
No,
hang
I
no,
out
no,
with
get
no,
you guys.
that.
I'm still
no, no,
friends with you guys, but I'm not gonna ever hang
no.
out
Here's
with
the
you
thing,
I
though.
get what you mean.
If I go to like Georgia and I hang out, you have the option to either do drugs or not. And I obviously I'm not gonna do drugs. I'll drink with them, but I'm not gonna do drugs.
You won't even do an edible, dude.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I
That's
definitely agree, but at the same time, it's like yeah, sometimes I just don't show up because I'm like I
I,
expect this to
I
happen.
understand that if you don't if you don't do drugs you could be like the party like the person who just ruins a party, but at the same time it's optional like
I
it
mean,
is.
it's not even that. It's usually just the fact of like, oh, I'm just here, and everybody else is just doing that. I'm just like,
you're
well,
just
I'm
tripping.
just
I get that. I
yeah.
mean,
And you're not
it's
ruining anything.
just,
You're just there. But
I don't know, man. I don't know. It is.
I don't
I
care
will say,
personally.
physically, it's not an addictive substance, but like psychologically, it can be for sure. I mean,
I was gonna say I don't know about that, but then you said that because Justin he hasn't stopped you know
smoking, even though he's wanted to before.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that like physically, yeah, you won't feel like any like feeling that you want to do it again. It's just mentally, like life will just seem a little bit boring if you don't have weed for a while.
Hmm.
I would sound like an old man, but that's why you get a hobby.
I mean, I have friends to talk to and all that, but I mean, weed's
Cool.
always around me, so you know, it's like, oh well. And then again, I feel like if I feel like if I lost my interest in psychedelics, I feel like most of that would go away too.
The friends or them doing it?
I feel like the
Them doing
psychedelics.
it,
Oh yeah, I feel. I mean, yeah.
Just because
because
like,
Bryson said he's done with tripping.
what?
He
I
said
don't know
he
what
opened his
Bryson
third
said.
eye already. But he said that if I were to get DMT, he'd do that because he's never tried it.
What is this? Oh, this is interesting. I like it.
Oh yeah, by the
This
way,
is
me and Garth were talking about like okay, so you know how we had the plan to go to Korea, which is not gonna happen this year.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I
So
remember that.
me and Garth were talking about like how we may go to Georgia on summer next year. Because I was gonna go on December, but I need to go to El Salvador to do one last visit and visit my grandpa's grave. And me and Garth were talking about like how Garth was saying that he wishes to go to Georgia, but he can't go this year. I'm like, you know what? Why don't we go next year, like on summer? You know, because Garth is still in school, right?
Yeah.
And he said he was down. So I was thinking, should I wait till next year, or should I wait? Should I go this year for like? a week or like 5 days.
I mean, if you can come for like anytime soon, I'll
I'm
take
thinking
you to my house.
I'm thinking about going on Halloween.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can probably stay over at my house or
I'll
Daniel's
be
house.
20. Jesus.
Yeah, because I mean, you offered me to stay. Jacob offered me to stay. Daniel wants me to stay at his house. Like
Yeah,
badly.
you
I don't
could
know
probably
why.
you'd have somewhere to sleep for sure. We'd plan stuff out for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Hmm. I just don't know how much you would do though, because I mean we could go to Six Flags or something.
I mean, I'm
Or
down to do whatever as long as it's not out of control.
huh? that's That's not in our menu, buddy. It's not in our menu.
Can I have Sprite? We have Sierra Mist. I want Sprite Sierra Mist. Damn it.
With us, you'll be at my house and you'll be like, "You guys have water?" And I'll be like, "No, I have lean. Want that?"
I feel like you will offer me that first instead of water.
Nah, I will offer you water. I'll offer you lean after. I'm just kidding. I don't do that. I'd be really fat if I did.
I don't. I would say I would like to go to the little forest or like little thing that you guys go like hiking.
Yeah.
Cause
It's
I
Oh,
called
the
love
Russian
spot
hiking.
that
Trail.
we went to?
Yeah.
Behind Daniel's house.
It is behind
Really?
Daniel's house. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
Daniel's
that's all
house
we
is
did.
big.
Bro,
They're
I
just
thought I was
woods
like
behind it.
I thought that was like a little mini forest, like a little
I
mountain. I
mean,
was like,
we can take you to Pine Mountain. That's like not far.
Yeah, surely the bridge is fixed by now.
Yeah.
There's just like one like weird like road up behind my house
Red Top
now.
Mountain as
I could go
well.
up there.
Appalachian Trails starts in Cartersville.
Dillinger.
Yeah, but it's just like, like if you guys stop doing like all the drug stuff, I would definitely hang out with you guys a lot more.
I
But
get that.
it's because like that one day that you guys came over, I asked you if you guys were going to smoke, and you never replied back. So I
Oh,
came over,
I get that.
and then it was like my heart was extremely racing because I don't like the smell of weed. I don't want my parents to think I'm smoking it, and then it's just like I'm against it, but I'm not against your choices.
I
Uh,
get that.
and this like in the past, I just don't ever want to do it. My dad used to sell it a bunch, and it affected my family super badly. Like we're about to get like kicked out of our house, and then the fucking people who take the kids away were finna come.
Over
It's just
some weed, then?
no, it's because my dad was in a drug gang. He got arrested.
Oh, yeah, I don't
He
know
had no
about that
money for
one.
bills. And it's just ever since ever since I got into eighth grade, he changed for the good or better, which I'm glad because he's gotten better jobs. Then he's got Toyo, which he makes bank now.
Good for y'all.
But then it's my sisters who also bring weed into the house, and it's just like,
Your
this is
sister smoked, dude?
yes, bro. And it's
I
just
can't
like
believe they do and you don't.
I would never
That's
do it.
incredible.
It's because I don't. That's not my dad. He's my stepfather. I don't look up to him like that. I don't really have anyone to look up to. And I don't really ever talk about my feelings or anything like that to any of these people because I just, if I talk about my feelings to my mom, she just gets extremely mad at me and is like, "Why are you so this? Why are you so that?" And it's like, because you guys don't ever talk to me.
Yeah.
It's just like I
Yeah,
never felt any
yeah,
parent
that must
love.
suck for sure.
I never
Hmm.
felt any parent love. And had my grandparents, but those guys are extremely racist, and I can't be around them because at a point in time where I was a racist and I hated black people, but now it's just like I don't want to do that, like, because when my coping to life is playing video games. I play video games ever since I was 2. It was somewhere
Man,
around
you
there.
were really by yourself, huh?
And video games is the only thing that I've had ever to do, and that's why I play so much video games. Yeah, I know I suck ass, but I still play video games. It's 'cause I don't really like to lose, because in life, I don't really see what there is. Like, yeah, there's dating that just brings me happiness, but I mean, I try to find happiness in myself, but I don't think that'll ever be achieved, in my
Huh.
opinion.
Buddy, do I have something to show you?
No. Yeah, that's why I don't hang
Don't
out with
talk
you.
about
'Cause
it. I know. I'm kidding. You don't have to do that.
I ain't doing anything. I don't do drugs. I only do sleep medications and prescribe drugs
Did I take my
from.
medication?
Wait, you said medication, Tobias?
I don't think I did, but it's not that deep.
This is one of those things where if you ever see somebody that says, I don't believe in aliens or ghosts, and
I believe in ghosts, but I don't believe in
they say they
aliens.
want to believe, give them 5 grams of mushrooms and put them in a dark room by themselves. I promise you they're going to come back and believe in God. I don't care who they are.
Even
Promise.
Bryson? Because Bryson still has yet to confirm.
Huh?
Bryson still doesn't believe in God.
Bryson believes in stuff now. He does. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never believed in God. Like my parents, they never went to church ever, and it's just like it was never a thing for me. And then when I tried,
I mean, you weren't raised by that. That's the reason why. I'm kind of surprised that I really honestly thought that like a lot of white people weren't raised to Christianity, but then I met Jack, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about Jack, I haven't talked to him for a while. I miss him.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing.
he only plays Overwatch.
Auburn. Woo! I don't know. It's a turtle.
Oh, talking about Overwatch. Overwatch 2 has been delayed for next year. You know,
Bro,
Well,
kind
just
of.
cancel it and fix your
Yeah,
game.
I was like, you know what?
Ooh, quick.
Just stop, just stop. Your expectations were already low, but this is extremely low.
when you're trying so hard to get a
Wasn't
million
this your
people.
competitive game? Come on now.
I mean,
Bro,
I gotta,
I loved Overwatch back in your day. When I recorded it, Daniel got play of the game when
I
I got
love
like
playing
a
competitive with
multi-kill.
Caesar, Daniel, and Tobias. Then Justin, whenever
That
we played
was
with Justin,
fun.
he would get mad because you know
Hey,
we would be losing and he would be losing SR, and I'd be like, bro, your diva plays though. Your
yeah, bro,
diva
yeah,
plays.
Diva, yeah. So,
No, bro. When we played, we were good. We were a good team.
y'all were good. We had Toby as our main
I
hero.
remember when you used to talk about what if we were a team.
Yeah,
We made like a made up a team name.
I remember all that. That was fun. I remember Noah's the one that introduced Toby to the PlayStation group.
What
Never.
happened with Noah? Like, what is he doing now? I know
I see him driving
No,
like all the time, but I don't know what he does.
I know he has a
do
PT now.
you?
Hmm?
I never see no. But then again, I'm very I don't I'm looking
You don't go
around.
out often. Actually,
I know
you
I go
drive
out, but
now.
I just
You drive, yeah.
yeah, I just don't look around when I'm driving because I'm driving.
Yeah.
I'll be on the
I'm a
highway just on my phone
stickler.
sometimes. Have you guys ever
I don't know.
drive like have you guys ever like driven a car and then like you're out of the zone, you forget you're actually driving?
Well,
I remember.
not really.
I'm out of this
There was one time I
conversation.
remember I was just on in the highway and I kind of lost myself and then when I snapped back I'm like, "Oh, shit, I'm driving."
I lost my train of one time, and I forgot which was gas and which was brake, and I I started panicking, and I was like, oh god. But it worked out. I I hit gas a few times. I was like, no.
I remember when I wanted to learn how to drive. I was like 13, and we didn't have an automatic car, so I had to like learn how to drive standard. It was a menace because my mom would not like help me. She'd be like, "Here, are car keys. You get one lesson. That's it. Don't crash the car and learn how to drive by the end of the year." I'm like, it's standard now. And the worst part is, we would go like into the urban areas, so the streets were like shit. But yeah,
You know, I think I want to do a tournament soon in Smite.
she got that. Ooh.
Winner gets $200.
Oh, I'd win.
Yeah, I know you'd win. That's why it's gonna be the same
I'd like
god.
money. I don't know what the thing was, but I want money.
You have to beat Caesar in Smite.
I mean, I feel like if everybody really tried hard enough, maybe.
I'd probably beat
It
you
depends on the god
sometime.
that Caesar's playing too.
It
Oh my
does.
god.
It really depends on what we each pick. For sure.
Peak,
Pick.
peak, peak,
Peak comedy.
peak. I miss those days.
I remember the clip where
Though,
Justin showed me about your voices. It was funny hearing Daniel's and Justin's voice because they literally sounded the same.
Hmm. Man, middle school was what a great experience.
Middle school, I still hated.
oh, what time it was to be young and dumb. What a
Yep.
time.
I didn't have anything. I didn't have any clue that there was anything more than just reality.
And food.
I thought it was all video games, school, and eating. And then the girls came into the mix, and that was terrible.
Yep.
Dog really killed a snake. Hate dog.
Bro, no. Love dog.
Dog didn't have to bite the snake like that.
Snipe choose the wrong opponent.
All I'm saying, if you ever caught an anaconda, it wouldn't be the same story.
Yeah, the wolf. It wouldn't be the same story either.
Would it though? Would it really?
It depends. A pack of
I'm,
wolves.
I'm never. Okay, yeah, pack. Yeah. No. Snake wouldn't co-sign. Snake would be like, nah, that's not my business. He's
God
getting his
damn it,
butt
bro.
kicked.
I am just trying to get mending on a fucking book, and it's so hard.
Wow, I think this is the first time we've actually said, I just want to sit here and talk and then talk.
Really?
Yeah.
Me.
Usually when it happens, we just sit here long enough and then when somebody falls asleep and then everybody else leaves.
Everybody just leaves. Yeah.
Normally you.
Either that or we could just like somebody just says speedrunner
Maybe.
smite.
Yeah.
Those hopped on, but I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, he hopped on and he left.
I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll take a quick piss.
So, like, and you know how I'm dating Lexi, right? Because we're taking a break, which I don't even know what a break is. I've never experienced a break. And all I ask for her is just post me on her Instagram. That's it. No, she doesn't want to do that. I'll post her on mine. She doesn't. So, took them down, or I put them in archive. So, and then there's this other girl. Her name is Sarah, and she's a video game girl. And I'm just like, you know what? Oh, Mending. Oh my god, if I don't get Mending. Yeah, sorry. But as I was saying, like me and her just vibed a lot. Like we talked. It's only been a week, and we just me and her just talked, and she's like, oh, like ever since she started talking, and she stopped feeling depressed. And I was like, it's a little weird, but I haven't even told her that I was in a relationship.
Hmm.
I mean, it's just like I don't want to break up with Lexi, but the long distances is what really killing me.
I
Cause,
get that for sure.
Cause you don't know what long distance is until you
I don't
actually do.
know
Well, what?
I'm long
the long
distance.
distance relationships.
And I'm
Eh,
telling you, don't even do it.
it's a
Cause
good and a bad way, but
I
it's
mean,
mostly in a bad way.
good in it's in a good way. I mean, I guess you could cheat on them with someone physically
No,
there.
that's not a good. That's not a
Uh,
good thing. It's the good thing is like
well,
no. I mean
well,
the good thing is like you actually have somebody to talk to. You actually have
yeah,
somebody to love and like
Yeah,
have
yeah.
that conversation. Bad thing is you can't see her. You can't feel
I
her.
can't
You
hug
can't
her.
have that
Yeah,
affection.
and that's
can't
what
cuddle, nothing like that.
Anything
that's
like
what
that. Yeah.
really hurts me
But
because
here's the thing. Here's the thing. They say long distance relationship hurts, but the close ones hurts the most because
yeah,
sometimes they'll be just doing bad stuff behind your back.
yeah.
And we gotta see him later.
Yep.
What are they paying?
I
Uh,
just saw.
What is?
I just joined a game just for them to catch Chanel. What the fuck is this?
why don't you
Oh,
grind
watch
on
this game,
Minecraft? Because
bro.
it's like,
If I play Minecraft, I'm gonna fall asleep. It's just mining. I need action.
well, good luck tomorrow.
I'm Jacob. I'm like on floor 14. I'm like in the mines right now.
Thanks, time records.
Yeah.
I kind of travel 30,000 blocks just to get to you. That's why I have another. Another every one block is 100 blocks in another. I think that's how it
Is
works.
it 100 blocks?
I think.
It says it's 10 blocks.
How do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, yes. I finally got my mending book.
Oh, I forgot about something. Toby,
Ah,
here's a benefit for me being your roommate. I could cook.
bro, you already said food. And that's it. Ain't no need to
And
explain yourself. Ain't no need. I
being
don't
my
mind
roommate.
cooking. I don't think you understand. As long as just there's food.
Give me as long as I have a book with a recipe and like the ingredients, I'll be fine.
God, as long as I have, as long as you put out the spices, because I be getting lost with spices. Like I don't know, this looks like what I put in last.
I love the spices, like figuring out the spices.
Now I need glass and directly platform. What else could I do with this?
Bro, if this is the case, I don't even have to play Echo. I'm gonna have to play Torb. The new Torb buff is just stupid.
And my phone died. I might have to get my new phone here soon. But yeah, I don't know. It's just been, I don't know. Lately, it's just been like me having just to focus on work, and then like most of the time it's just like work is work, and then as soon as I get home, I just go to sleep, and then wake up, take a shower, go grab food, go to work. That's basically the schedule. And then my off days, it's video games. Video games is basically the only thing that I have to keep happiness. And if you guys aren't on, then I just watch fucking anime. Or I'll probably just grind, whatever. Mainly because, like, I'm bored. I want to play video games. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to go hang out with people. I ain't really no one for me to hang out with. I can't hang out with Caesar. Drugs.
Huh?
Caesar not paying attention. Like,
Dang.
Sorry, I zoned out.
oh, you're fine. I don't know the pressure's getting to you.
It's not depression.
Sadness, same thing.
It's not.
But like, it's just like, in my opinion on the world, like I mainly have an I don't care mood towards everything. But sometimes like I do care. Like sometimes I do care if like Toby's upset because he can't find a boyfriend and stuff like that.
He's
And
not.
well, I know.
I'm not. Okay. Thank you. Good.
But it's just
Yeah.
like
Just the
sometimes
last thing
I
I
do
want
feel bad
somebody
for
to
you
see.
guys. Like I feel bad for Justin
Ow. Fuck.
because like in my opinion I barely like Justin because of the
Bro,
way
they
he
blocked
is.
it. Oh, my life. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I interrupted.
Like
I was just fighting
he's
the
like
May.
extremely loud, which is why like I always mute him because he's just too loud and I don't want to have to deal with that. And but
Yeah.
sometimes like I look at like a fat person, not being mean to him or anything like that. No, I looked at this fat girl that is at work, and she came in double chin and all that. She's super
That's
fat,
pain.
bigger than Justin, and I was just like, I feel extremely bad for her because there's some people who can't get away from that. Like even if they did try, it would take way too long. And sometimes I feel like people don't even have the mentality just to like
I was
lose
reading.
weight.
I was reading a report where some people don't understand between love and obsession.
You lagged.
Yeah, you were
I think
lagging.
he said between love and obsession.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Mm,
Because you know how there's
I
people
don't
like
know.
who love people, and then there's other people that just like think about the person 24/7. Only
Mm,
has only like he literally can't get over that person. And the moment they don't have that person around, they go like insane. I hate you.
yeah, that was me with Kaylee. Like, it's because, like, me and her spent every day with each other. We had band, so we were there with each other at band. And then, like, she boosted me, like, she made me, like, feel happiness in myself. But she was also the reason I was happy, too. And, like, I wouldn't take her back now, but, like, a year ago, I would definitely take her back. Regardless, because the way she is just attracted me to her. Like she's toxic, and I like toxic because I get it from my mom. My mom doesn't allow my dad to have female friends. My dad doesn't allow my mom to have lady friends or guy friends. My bad. And that's how it was with me and Kaylee. Like she told me that she didn't trust me with lady
Before
friends.
that, I feel like if that's the type of relationship,
It's no trust at all.
it's like
Yeah, I know. It's just
yeah, because if you're like in a marriage, you're supposed to be happy. Like you can
yeah.
have friends, yeah. Like if you can't have friends just because your partner doesn't want to or they don't trust you, then it's not it's not like a happy relationship.
Yeah, and like with Kaylee, like I truly loved her. Like I put all of my time and all of my effort into me and her. Yeah, of course I didn't have money. I didn't have a car. I didn't know how to drive. Yes, I was a little crazy, but it's just like it's just the fact that she made me like super extremely happy for who I was and who I was to be with. I would get butterflies just from seeing her text, like her notification pop up on my phone. I would be extremely happy, but now it's just like I get a text from my girlfriend and I'm just like, okay.
I hate Hanzos.
And like that's why I like Caesar so much cuz uh it was during that year, like during that year when I was super depressed, and I was really having thoughts of suicide. And it was just like Caesar came into my life and it was like, hey, here's a new group of friends. And ever since, yeah, I know I've had my moments where I stopped being his friend, like every now and then.
You know that N word with Lowe's, for
Yeah,
example.
and I'm never gonna say that ever again because I don't want to. Cause like, it's just like back then I hated black people and I have a extremely racist grandfather who says the N word
Oh, this
almost
guy
every
gets
day.
pain.
So, but
I
it's
feel
just
like you getting to know Carlos a little bit better kind of helped you with that too, didn't it?
well, a little bit, yeah. I
To
mean,
be fair,
I still don't know
Jacob,
too much about
you
him.
thought Lowe's was just bully like an asshole on Smite, but now you know how he is.
Yeah,
I I hate Hanzo. You got a lucky shot, and that's it. Mm.
just like I
So,
don't know.
are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
You just be quiet.
He's
Yeah.
listening.
Wow.
No, because most of the time when you go
Bless
quiet,
you.
it's just
Yeah,
you
you
fall
fall
Thank
asleep.
you.
Yeah,
asleep.
you fall asleep.
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm captivated now. I'm woke now.
I definitely don't have an hour of recording.
I
I'm just
also
sitting here
I
talking.
also went to sleep for like 2 hours before.
I had a good 8 hours of sleep, and it's the best I've ever felt in the longest time.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I woke up today. I was extremely happy for no reason. I just felt happy. I walked outside. I helped the
What
old
the?
lady take out her trash, and I don't know. It just made me feel happy about myself. It's like helping
That's
other
good.
people just makes me feel happy for some reason. But like when it comes to money, I have a really hard time helping people with money because I mean, like with Yuki, Yuki asked me for like $200 to $300, and
Oh yeah.
at the time I didn't even have $200 to $300. In my savings account I had did, but my savings account is my savings account. I can't touch it. I only had like $115 at the time, and it was just like, and after that, like after I like gave my money away for a threesome, it's just like I never want to give my money away to people anymore. Like I have to pay rent for my dad, and that's the only money I ever give. And like even if my girlfriend asked me for money, I still wouldn't give her money. I mean, she makes 15 an hour up up where she lives, cause it's
She'll be fine then.
yeah, she'll be fine. But when she comes down here to be a high school teacher, she's gonna be struggling. But she's gonna be living with me, and I told her rent's gonna be $350 because rent would be $1,095, and
I'm
then
kind of surprised that rent is really cheap over there in Georgia. Over here, $1,000 rent is like an apartment with 2 bedrooms.
yeah, it is 2 bedrooms apartment, and
I mean, you
is
could get away with 3.
well, I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
can. Well, my dad pays like $1,400 for a 4 bedroom, and but the rent's still gonna be going up because well, because I'm a full time person who works at Toyo, but they don't know that the housing authority doesn't know that. They only think that I'm still working at Taco Bell making 9.5 an hour, so I'm only getting paid like four or
Mm.
five hundred dollars, which I'm glad I work at Toyo now because I make a lot more money and I'm making bank. And when I move out, which I'll probably end up getting a car here very soon, which will be a cheap car, but I'm still gonna be getting that. Probably with my tax money, I'll probably end up doing that. But I also have a medical bill that still hasn't came in yet, which I'm afraid of that of being like $1,000. So I mean, the only thing they did was just to do a CAT scan. That was it. So other than that, it's just like life has been good and bad. Like there's some points in time where I'm just like so alone, like where I really needed you guys to play video games with me or do some stuff like that. And then I look online, I just see like these couples on Instagram, just like couple like Instagram thing that just post.
That's why I don't use social media.
I
Yeah.
use it, but only like for emergencies, so like calling my
I,
mom.
I I use it for literally like Reddit and YouTube.
But
Yeah.
I
it's
don't
so
check.
good.
I don't check Instagram at all or Facebook, nothing like that.
I
I
don't
don't check
use.
Snapchat stories.
Last time I checked
Nothing.
Instagram was like probably like a year ago. Snapchat, I only check the story like once in a while. Whenever I see Caesar or somebody posts.
And it's nothing even like that, because I know my life is better than most people's. Most people's lives are boring compared to mine. And I have a whole lot more friends than most people do, but like real friends. But I mean, I don't know what people get the illusion that all those pictures are people's lives, and then they get depressed over it because they think, "Oh, I want what they have." No, they don't. They might not be happy with what they have, just like you are not happy with what you have. But you know, that's why I don't like social media. I feel like that's what it does to people. People
Yeah.
are always on it too, always
What about you,
comparing their
Toby?
lives to those that they see on there. Toby's just like sleep.
Oh no, it is.
Bro, this McCree. This shitty McCree. He's getting pocket here. I'm gonna have to play as Anna.
Caesar, why don't you play Minecraft? There's a purge
I just
event
don't like
happening.
Minecraft like that.
There's a purge event happening tomorrow.
And Purge.
Yeah, everyone goes and kills
What's being
everyone.
purged? Oh god.
Basically, the purge from the movie.
Okay, dude.
Yeah,
Don't touch him!
we're
Don't
actually doing
Nah.
touch him, you stupid May!
Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean, I was just like watching a bunch of YouTubers. They were doing the purge event in Minecraft. It was actually pretty cool. And I was like, you know what, I want to do the same, but I don't have any friends to do that with. 'Cause none of you really would play Minecraft. Yuki and Garth would be the only two people to ever touch Minecraft.
I don't know about Minecraft anymore.
The reason I
Oh,
don't
I
hop
get
on
it.
your world, Jake, is because on my world, I've like grinded too much for me to stop.
Yeah, like that's what I have with the other world too. Like I have netherite armor in that world. And it's just like, alright, I mean,
Bro, bitch.
and sometimes like they're like I would like to. Oh, finally, Lewis is here.
Oh god, 2:47 in the morning.
Bitch, I beat my cock. I beat my cock. Not it in the sock. Keeping the lock. Bitch, you better not.
You have no idea what you came to.
I mean, Toby, tell him what he came to.
He's asleep.
He
Toby's
passed
asleep.
out. Yeah, Toby passed out.
Yeah.
Says he was gonna be the first one to pass out because he got 2 hours of sleep. That was a good video.